Gigolo?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep them in the dark. I mean, come on. It's none of their business. You're single.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you just gotta present yourself like, hey, I choose the right one that I want, to be with. You know what I mean? But it could be complicated. It could be a lot of things could build around that because if you ever meet in different places, that can cause friction and fighting and.
But doesn't it?
Really
That's what I'm saying. Is it worth the stress and the conflict, the lying, the planning, all this crazy shit just for what is it you're getting out of 4 women? Well, I know what you're getting out of 4 women, but what is it that why lie though? That's my whole thing. Why lie?
That's true. You can't lie. So it's better to me the way I look at it, and we spoke about it earlier before the show.
Yeah.
Is just to, when you do date, is just date one at a time. That way there'll be no confusion. Because the more you have multiple women, no matter if you tell them, it's not going to be right to them, and it's gonna cause jealousy, and friction between them and you and your relationship, which is always going to be probably thrown back up that you liked her better, or she'll compare the boyfriend before to you.
Well, I'm not like saying like if you let them all know. I'm not saying like, okay, Pam, last night I went out with Cheryl and me and Cheryl did it. She ain't got to know about the relationship between me and Cheryl, but she should know that there is something with somebody else.
Should you let them know having sex? Should we?
Well, but that's a given though. Realistically, I don't have another female friend to go to church with, or to go to the book club, or we like to shop. You know what I'm saying? Or we go to the dispensary together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, my whole thing is just honesty being the best policy.
True. It is.
Because I'm not saying, and let's say you don't lie. Let's say you just don't tell them, and your game is so smooth that they never know, they never ask questions. You just set it up so everybody's satisfied. That's work.
That's true.
It's only 7 days in a week.
Okay, I feel it.
If you like me, you got to work 5 to 6 of those months. Right? Mm-hmm. Then you got to be in the studio at some point. Mm-hmm. How much juggling? What are you giving them? You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it.
It's not. That's like living different lives.
Yeah, you got to live. That's exactly what you got to have, 4 different personalities in that.
Exactly.
So my thing is, if you have 4 chicks, you let them know, hey, look, Cheryl, Barbara, Becky, gotta have a Becky. And Lakeisha. You feel what I'm saying?
And you're gonna cross over the name eventually, right?
Well, no, you ain't not because it ain't like that. I'm not steady dating these 4 women for 4 months. They probably gonna interchange Lego pieces as the time go on. Oh. If I'm a 4 type guy, okay. Some guys are 5 or 6 kind of guys. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's the most women you've ever dated at a time.
Man, you asked that a personal question, but I'm gonna tell you, 5.
5 at one time?
5 at one time.
All right, so that's a lot. Yeah. How long could you do that, max?
Oh, not even a year.
But you feel me though?
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about long-term relationship with all of them.
Short term. Yeah.
What I'm letting them know is that I go out with other people. That should be the basis theme. I go out with other people. You know what I'm saying? Other people, not necessarily. It's 4 of y'all, and one day it's only going to be 1 of y'all. It's not The Bachelor and shit, although, you're The Bachelor. Maybe that's your whole scheme and shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving them roses and shit.
The only thing I see is, if you let them know that you're going out with another one, then leads to them questioning you, what you going to do? How long are you going to be with her? And are you still dating her? All those other questions that come along with it.
But the real question is, what the question isn't, is there somebody else? That's one question they won't have. Because she ain't even the one. So it ain't even her place to ask that question. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, how does things work? Everybody, every player I know, like me, anytime I had to break it down to just one, it was really like a cutoff. It was like a playoff, you can only have one more on the roster. It was like fucking drawing board decision. Okay, there's that. The longer it's gonna hurt this one. So every player goes through that. But you know what I'm saying? You got to go through that. That's how you find your one, though.
That's true.
You can't find your one day.